just tell them what to do. But it's just the fact that you got to do all of that stuff. Oh no, we in full control. No, I don't carry a gun in the facility because they don't do. It's special people. You got to have. You have to be trained to do that, and I haven't been trained. But it's only certain people that are able to do that. Like in certain situations, we could go get guns and stuff, but you don't just carry a gun in the prison because something may happen and you, yeah, pepper gun and taser and all of that kind of stuff, but not an actual gun. Because if a prisoner grab your gun, he could kill everybody in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's wild.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super
I
Bowl
beat the
back in
brakes off
February
this.
of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit.
They taught us so like when you go through this training, they teach you moves. So like I'm a natural born killer. Like I just don't talk about it, but like I know so many different moves with my hands, with my feet. Like it's unbelievable. Yeah.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Absolutely not.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Penix to the air right away. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nice work to get set
like
out
this
of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but
that
credit. Stayed cool under
to be able to
pressure
do
and still
something. He ain't really got nothing going on in his life, so
positive yardage.
that's like the highlight of, to get involved and have a story behind you
Now
getting
2nd
into
and
it like
3.
that. Like some people love that stuff.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And looking to throw, Penix. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was
Did you tell Nene what news we heard about AIM?
did not pay off for it. Now they would have to gamble again if they
Yeah,
want to keep this
about the
series
driving. I'm on live, so I can't really talk. Nietzsche, you tell her.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very 1st drive of the afternoon.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And as in any game,
No, mom not going for sure. She not.
Discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And a short gain down to about the 33. You talk about this Lions defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass.
Which I don't. The thing is, I don't care, but it's just always something with them.
Categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Man, you know what this bum nigga do?
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And he'll take this ahead.
They don't know that like what we do.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what?
Yeah, they heard rumors, but they don't know the intel like how we know it. So they just, oh, okay, thank you.
Now a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really.
I just thought that was like
touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Penix. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Now Penix going to hold on to it, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move.
Oh, yes, you are.
To the 19.
Yes, you are.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
Looking to throw Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
I'm just jealous of him.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Yeah.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Here's Walker. And just shy of the goal line. As
I don't have no issue with him with no way, shape, or form. I just know everything that comes along with that.
Defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Here's Penix. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already.
You think he did what?
They sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone?
Lars, what's wrong with you, dog?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Michael Penix, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
We do see RPOs called quite a bit down near the goal line, and that puts a decision in the hands of the quarterback. And here he decides, I think we're best served if I just keep it myself and find my way across the goal line.
Doing where?
Extra point splits the uprights.
It depends what time of the day it is, what time of the night it is. No. I mean, no. Oh, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I feel like, see, that's what happens, stuff like that. See what you just did? And then sometimes due to what time it is at night, we might rip that up or we might not.
And that one not returnable. It's over the
See, disinfecting is too much. I'm not disinfecting. I wipe it off. Shut up. You don't even know what we're talking about.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had
TT just wasted something on the floor, and I told her.
How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in,
I was
everyone
just
has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Some people do.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense.
I mean,
very good this year against the currently holding on to a top 10 ranking.
No, it's a catch-22 because you're right. I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Being a top 10 unit against the pass, their goal though in this one.
No, you smell it.
Can improve that ranking.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 30.
Trying ain't good enough. That ain't. What are you talking about? Why are you know, that ain't cleaning? Don't even let that come through your filthy head.
On EA Sports.
That's what I love and admire about him. Heck no. Neat. It's going to be a certain time in my life where I stop cleaning up. I think my dad used to, but my dad ain't cleaning nothing up. Like, I want his life when I get older.
First down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Williams. Looking middle, and that's complete.
But you don't get that?
This one now in their own territory.
You don't get it, huh?
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Now inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
These guys flip plays too cheap. They're killing me.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
They can't. They hate it. It's like going to Gertrude's house, Nene. To you. It's like Aunt Rosie and Uncle Dave's house.
The Lions offense ready to kick off.
You don't get it.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah,
what did he do?
They're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team.
Okay, that's okay. He can ask if he want to go home.
Fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
His running ability has been an extra dimension.
So leave him alone.
For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here's 2nd and 7.
I am.
To the air, Penix.
I got to talk. Hey, I'm going to hit y'all right back.
At their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Lucky.
About set to get this.
Nah, this nigga running my stuff, dog. God.
They start near midfield following the interception.
This nigga running my stuff.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. Now they'll change things up.
I don't know what just happened with that.
He's down close to the 30 here. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A short throw to Musgrave. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Shaky.
3 yards on the pickup. That's
Shaky.
3rd and about 4 to go. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. On 4th down, here's Williams. This one caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
6 yards. That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Penix working out of the gun here. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Williams. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw is Williams. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. To throw, Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. Short throw. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A quick throw complete into the flat on the left.
Another gimmick.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Powering his way forward. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. In trouble, and he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They are going for it. Penix. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rep thing, my siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he takes this down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
But obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on second and goal. Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Caleb Williams with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Throw out wide to Walker. Able to push his way through. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Penix. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Emeka Egbuka from 8 yards out. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The Lions will set up for the 2.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
Oh, my God. I thought I was...
For a few years of 2-point tries.
This ain't my night.
See what the data tells us? Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Luka 19.
And now an audible here into something else. To throw, it's Williams. A short throw.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now this time he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and 10.
Volunteer!
Working out of the gun, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On fourth down, Williams. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Here's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Emeka Egbuka. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Next to score, Packers 28, Lions 23.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's across the 43, extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now a 2nd and 2. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he has a Packer first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll indeed take a knee. What a finish in this one, Charles.